Hey guys, so this is the makeup look that we're going to be going over in the tutorial today. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like the tutorial today. And don't mind the lighting. I don't have the greatest lighting in the world for this tutorial. We're just kind of going with what we have. So starting off, we are using the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer. I'm just putting this all over my face and my forehead and rubbing that in. I did use a moisturizer beforehand. I used the Belief Moisturizing Balm, and I absolutely love Belief's products. If you guys haven't tried them, you need to. Now we are going in with the Lumi Cushion Foundation in shade C4, and I'm just blending that all out onto my face. This is the third time I've used this foundation, and so far I like it. I am going to, however, mix it with the Lumi True Match Foundation in shade C3. I felt like I just needed my face to be just a little bit darker, and together they made the perfect shade that matched my self tan. So next we are going in with the Age Rewind Concealer. This is definitely one of my favorite concealers right now from the drugstore. We are going to go in and conceal underneath the eyes, the nose, the forehead, the chin, and the jawline. We're going to go in and blend that all out as well, and really focusing on underneath the eyes so you don't crease under the eyes. Next, we are going in with Kat Von D's Shade Light Contour Palette. We are going to be using the shade Lyric to set underneath our eyes. I also set on my forehead, on the sides of my nose, my chin, and a little above my lip, facial expression lines. Well, expression lines, yeah. I mean, I have a lot of expression lines on my forehead, and it's like almost impossible to even make them look less noticeable. I try to use like line fillers, but they just don't do anything for me. So if you guys know of any good like line fillers for your forehead, let me know in a comment below, because I have tried everything and I can't find anything that works for me. Next, we are going to go in with the new L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in shade Light Brown. I love this. I used to use the NYX one, and I used to love that one, but then I tried this one, and this one is by far my favorite. I definitely do skip ahead, you guys, because doing the eyebrows takes forever, and they came out so crappy when I did them that I had to go back in and like redo them and just kind of like tone them down a little bit because they were a bit much. As you can see now, they look much better actually. So now we are going in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie and Crème Brule. I'm using these two together as my transition color. I forgot what brush I'm using right now, but it is a Sigma brush, I believe. It might be a Morphe. I'm not sure. I'll have to check and put it in a description box below for you guys, but I'm just putting this on the upper crease area and kind of blending it outwards. So I do that on both eyes, and then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Petal Pusher. And I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush for this, and I'm just going to go right into my crease and kind of blend up and out. And I'm going to mix that in with and blend it in with the Peach Smoothie and Crème Brûlée. I wish I had some music playing. So next we're going in with the Morphe E17 brush. I just got this brush and a couple of other brushes a few weeks ago, and I really like this brush a lot. We are going in with Makeup Geek Bitten. I know I'm using a lot of Makeup Geek shadows today, but I love, I'm not going to say absolutely anymore because I say it so much. I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They are so pigmented and they're so easy to blend. Marlena does an amazing job. That girl knows what she's doing. So I'm going to go in and blend that in with a Morphe 330 brush. This is also one of the newer brushes I got. I love this brush. It really, you don't really have to put any pressure when you use this brush. It's awesome. And it's so soft. It's like silk on your eyeshadows. I mean, it's like silk on your eyelids. Yeah, that's what I meant. It feels so good. Next, this is just an e.l.f. flat brush, and I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus, if I can open it. We're going to go in with Makeup Geek Shimma. I'm really thirsty. I need some water. This is a lot of work to make these movies to make these videos and to go in and edit them and then have to do a voiceover. It's a lot of work. It wasn't easy. So I'm just going in and putting that on top of my eyelid, and now I'm going back in with the E17 and kind of blending in some more Bitten. And just blending that out a little bit more. I felt like once I put the Shimma on, the Bitten kind of faded out, and then it went the other way around. Like the Shimma didn't stand out as much anymore, so I had to go back in and put some more of that on top of my eyelid. Now we're going in with the Real Techniques to finer brush again. Oh, not again. I didn't even get to this part yet. Sorry, I was distracted. So we are going to go in with the Tartlette Leader. And we are going to apply that on the under eye. We're just going to blend that right in. And now I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to use Tartlette Rebeal on top of Leader and kind of lighten it up a little bit. Have you guys ever smelled this palette? I know it's really weird, but this palette smells like candy. It smells really good. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. liquid liner. Normally I do my eyeliner free-handed, my hands just kind of floating in the air, which they say is really hard to do because you don't have control over the liner, but I actually feel like I do it better that way. And I did it differently this way because I watched a video by Crispy last night and she was showing how to perfect your winged eyeliner, and I wanted to try how she did it with resting her finger on her cheek, but it was really hard for me. that and using a smaller mirror, which I'm not used to when I do my makeup, it was just together, it was really, really hard. Now we are going in with the Morphe E3 brush. This is also one of the newer brushes that I got. I use this brush to set my foundation all over. And we are going in with Kat Von D's Levitation to set the face all over. I love this Real Techniques brush. It's one of my favorites. We are going in with the Kat Von D Sombre and Shadow Play, and this is what I'm going to use to bronze the top of my forehead, and I'm going to use this to also contour in a little bit. So I'm just blending that onto my forehead, over to the temples a little bit. It doesn't look like it's blended really well in the video because the lighting is really bad, but I swear it was blended. I wouldn't have left my house if my bronzer was not blended. Let's be real. Jaclyn Hill would not approve of that. So now we are going in with the Morphe 523. And again, we're going to use the Kat Von D Sombre and Shadow Play. And this is what I'm going to use to contour my face with. This is about the second or third time I've used this brush to contour with. So far I do like it, but I'm so used to using the Real Techniques brush that I used before. So I'm just trying to get used to it. Now we are going in with Maybelline's Loose Setting Powder. And I'm going to be using the Morphe E55 brush to contour with. We're going to do a little singing and dancing. I wish I knew what I was listening to. I don't remember. Yeah, girl, get it. Alright, so now we are doing a very defined contour. And I'm just applying some of that powder underneath the line that I put onto my face. Gotta match each side. I don't know if I said this. I'm pretty sure I did. But this brush was the first time I used it. And I'm not really sure how I like it. I usually use, in a minute you're going to see me use another brush, that one right there, to set my under eye. And that's usually what I use to set by my jawline too. So I had a bunch of powder on my shirt. That was me brushing it off. Now we are going in with the Voluminous Mascara. And we are just going to pop some of that on those eyelashes. I decided to skip the whole eyelash thing because it took forever. And the eyelashes that I actually used during the video, I took off and replaced with the Adele Demi Wispies instead. So those are the lashes that I am wearing in the picture below. I mean, in the picture before, and the final look as well. Now I'm just wiping off the rest of the loose setting powder, and now I'm going to go in and kind of just darken up that contour a little bit. The loose setting powder kind of lightens it up and also lightens up my eyebrows, so I will go in and kind of darken up my eyebrows as well. See, I told you I love that brush. We'll go back in and blend out the contour I just did. Now we are going to go in with Milani Romantic Rose. And I also am going to mix it with NYX Hamptons. Together, these colors create a beautiful blush color. I love Milani's blushes. They're very pigmented and they're very affordable. We're going to be using the Sigma F10 powder and blush brush to apply blush, and I'm just going to fast forward through all of this because I'm assuming everybody knows how to apply blush. Next, we are going in with Becca Cosmetics Holiday Highlight Palette. I am going to be using the colors Pearl and Champagne Pop combined to highlight my cheekbone. Pearl is this absolutely beautiful highlight that will work on people with really fair skin. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm just going in with that Real Techniques definer brush, and I'm just kind of darkening up that under eye with Leader again. Next, we are going in with the Tartlette Charmer, and I'm using this to just highlight underneath my brow. I didn't want to use a shimmery shadow. I just wanted to stick with the matte color. And just going in and darkening up the eyebrows. Next, we're going in with NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This stuff really keeps my brows, really keeps them in place, and I really, really love this stuff. I believe I got it at Target for like $6. I really do wish that the wand was just a little bit smaller. And we're going to fast forward through applying mascara to the lower lashes. Right now I am just putting some MAC Fix Plus onto a sponge and just patting it very lightly on my cheekbones. I just really wanted the highlight to look a little dewy, and we are forgetting something. We are going to contour the nose. I use an angled brush to contour the nose. A lot of people use like a smaller brush, but I have a really hard time blending on my nose with a smaller brush. I don't know what it is, but I've tried several of them and I just can't do it. I can't do it. A lot of people might think that this brush is way too big, but I don't care. It works perfect for my nose. Blend, 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 girl. Blend it. Now we are going in and just highlighting the top of the nose, the top of the lips, and right above the eyebrows. Now we are going in with Gerard Cosmetics Buttercup. I love the color or the shade of this lipstick. The only thing I don't like about it is like when I use it, it pushes back down. You know what I mean? It's really frustrating, but I guess I can get over it, right? It's a great color. And my mom actually gave this to me because she didn't like the color on her, so I was so excited. Next, we are going in with NYX lip gloss in the shade Eclair. I love NYX lip glosses. I always go for a NYX lip gloss. I have so many lip glosses from so many different companies, but I like NYX. They are one of my favorites for sure. And now we're just going to go in and highlight the top of the lip and the cupid's bow, and we are done. I hope you guys liked my video, and give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try to shoot a video at least 2 to 3 times a week for you guys, and yeah, that's it. See you soon.
When the summer deal, I felt pressure. Don't wanna see the numbers, I wanna see